I do the 2-day, 2-week thing. I know a lot of people say 2-day, 2-week, 2-month. I really don't do like the 2-month. I just keep doing like 2-week, 2-week, 2-week. But typically it's all about how you word following up with them. So for me, if I feel like, oh my God, this person I know wants to flip and get an order in, but she still is not responding, or she's still, whatever it may be, I'm very, I don't want to say strategic, but I'm smart about how I word things. So like, even tonight, like tomorrow, I will probably message some people and be like, hey, I had a party last night, because everyone sees it online. I had a party tonight. So I'll message people tomorrow and say, hey, I had a party last night. I'm getting orders in today. Are you ready to get your order in for the greens or whatever it may be? So, hey, it's Friday. I have today off from work. I'm getting orders in. Wanted to see, whatever it may be. Find a reason to stress urgency with them. You're always wanting to stress urgency, but you just have to kind of be creative, and you're not really lying. I don't want to say that, you know what I mean, something like that, but you're just being smart about how you're kind of getting their attention.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yes.
All right. Anything else to add, or you want me to move on to the next one?
And two, I found that if I've been doing some kind of just strategic things myself, as far as figuring out what I'm doing wrong, and I don't give them my site and stuff until they're ready or until they ask
True.
for it.
Yep.
And so I always have a way to follow up.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I always put my website on my Facebook posts. And I had a girl sign up as a distributor the other day, and she was like, oh yeah, I just went to your Facebook and I clicked on that link. And I was like, oh, perfect. There you go. So, because I had never sent it to her. So, as long as they have a place to go get your website, you know, somewhere, then yeah, I definitely don't put it up until the end. So, okay, next question was referrals. Do you ever ask for loyal customers for referrals? If so, how do you approach them? There's times where I do it, I want to say again strategically, but I don't ask a lot. So number one, when somebody signs up as a loyal customer, I send them the welcome letter. And in that welcome letter, I say, if you refer anybody in your first 30 days, you get a box of wraps or $35 product credit, free box of wraps. So I let them know that. And like the other day, I had some girl sign up as a loyal customer, and she said, oh my God, yeah, my friend at work really wanted to, whatever, really wants those wraps too. So I messaged her on top of the email, because let's be honest, how many people read that welcome email? Probably not many. So I messaged her and I said, hey, just so you know, if your friend ends up signing up through your share page, you get a free box of wraps. And hey, if you get her signed up, then feel free to give her 2 wraps, and then you get 2 free wraps. So really, they're kind of working it for you. So that's one way. Let everybody know about the referral program and kind of go from there. And then the other way sometimes is I tag people in on Facebook and try to get referrals that way. So for example, with the WOW, I gave out, oh my gosh, probably 10 samples. Now I'm looking for people's pictures. I'm waiting for those people to give me pictures. But what I did is when I got WOW, I posted a picture of me, my website, tagged every single person that got a free one, and then shared that picture on all of their walls. Because think about it. That's 10 people that you're reaching out to all of their friends now. Clearly all their friends aren't going to see it, but you're at least networking and getting new people. And if anybody liked my post on their wall, I friended them immediately. And then maybe later I would say, hey, I saw that you liked my post. I was curious if you were interested in getting a sample of WOW. So being smart about, you know, even if somebody sends me their before and after pictures and says, hey, I love this hair, skin, nails, I really got awesome results, I would even be like, hey, can you go ahead and post that on Facebook and tag me in it? Those are really great results. So then as soon as they tag me in it, I will comment. And the reason I comment right away is because any other person that comments on that post, I get notified. So if somebody asks a question about why did it work so well, or where do you get that, or I get notified of it, and then I can go answer their question. And then everybody that likes that post, they're getting a friend request. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So I try to use Facebook the best possible way that I can. Finding a way to get your information on other people's pages is a huge thing. So right now we are getting instant results with this wow. Like, people are loving it. So something that I did at this party tonight for her launch party. Who is that? Marco. Is that Don? You're very dark in there.
I'm in the car.
Oh my gosh. I thought you were going to say closet. Well, hi, Don. Okay, I'll keep going. Sorry. So anyways, at this launch party tonight, we got, the only one person wanted to rap, which was fine. So we rapped her, and then we started talking, and I said, let's be creative and take a break. Let everyone grab a snack and grab a water, and then have every single person post on Facebook. Take a picture of a product that they're interested in. Be creative. Do something funny. Take a selfie. Say you're at a rap party. But every single person has to post on Facebook, and they have to tag you in it. Then the person that gets the most likes wins a prize. And it was awesome. Every single person did it. Now here's the thing. You could do that and then just move on with your life. But think about, there were 8 people here. Every single person got at least 5 likes. 8 times 5 is 40. You now have 40 new Facebook friends that you're sending a request to. You see what I mean? So again, use social media to your advantage. Be fun, be creative with it. You at a rap party, and then go friend all those people, post, comment. People were commenting on their pictures. So go comment back to them and, see if anyone's interested in. If I'm going to be honest, I don't do a lot of samples. I don't say, oh, would you like a free sample? I'm more of like die hard and say, hey, you ready to sign up and be a loyal customer? Because it doesn't stress urgency when you say, do you want a sample? I sent out a sample, all those samples of wow, to 8 to 10 people. I haven't heard back from any of them. So now that's put on hold. All of them potentially signing up to get wow is now put on hold. I have to follow up with them, which you're busy, and sometimes you forget to follow up with people. So when you see somebody interested, for me personally, I challenge myself to get them signed up that day. I do the same thing with the distributor. If they're interested, I challenge myself to get them signed up that day. And it's not challenge myself like, I don't want to make it sound like I'm being shady or anything. It's show them what that product can do for them. Show them what this business can do for them, and show them now. And stress urgency. Let's get you started right now. Because you not only have 2 months, but you almost have 3 months to get that Ruby bonus. Share with them why you want them signed up now. That makes sense?
Yep.
This is still recording. I'm very impressed with my skills of hacking into the since I couldn't get it recorded. Okay, next question. Suggestions on charting out your group. This is a person to person conversation probably. So Mary Kate, what I would probably do is, how about you and I have a conversation about your chart? But charting is definitely something that does not come, it's not an easy thing for everybody. So you definitely want to have a conversation with your upline.
Okay.
And sometimes it's tough doing it with the person right above you. So do it however it works for you. Anybody on my team knows they can come to me and I will sit down and chart with them all day and all night. I hated charting when I first started. Hated it because I didn't understand it. But now, I absolutely love it. I hate placement, but I love charting. I can help anybody chart. So let's do that like as a person-to-person type of thing, and you and I can sit down and chat about it. No, stay down. Stay down. Sit down if you want. Okay, and the last question she has, so everyone else, if you are thinking of questions or whatever, then go ahead and type them into the message part. The last question is, with a distributor, how do you handle when they go MIA? And this is a really hard one, and for me, if I'm going to be honest, I took it really personally at the beginning. And why did they quit, or why are they not answering me, or what is the matter? Like, what did I do? Well, it's not about you. And I think that's the first thing that you have to accept. You can't want it more than they want it. And I feel like that's probably been the biggest thing for me that I have to realize, because everybody that knows me, everybody in Diamond Dreams basically knows, like, I'm in it to win it. Like, I'm here for anybody on my team. I work hard. I help anybody that needs help. Like, I'm here, but I cannot want this business more for you than you want it for yourself. So if you don't want this business, I am not going to sit here and beg you. I really am not. I do know that this business can work. I do know that if you work hard and you're consistent and you work your business every single day and whatever, then you will go far and you will make good money with this business. But if you drag your butt and you don't work your business every day, you don't post on social media, then I'm sorry. But the type of leader that I am, if you come to me and you complain, the first thing I go and do is look on your Facebook wall. If you're not posting every day, I'm going to call you out. It's just what I do. And if you're complaining about your business not booming, or your business, I just don't know what to do. And well, first and foremost, you need to be posting on Facebook every day. You need to brand yourself. So that's what I tell people. Now back to the original question of when they do go MIA, I'm going to reach out to them. I'm going to touch base with them. But I'm going to tell you right now, if they aren't messaging me back, I am not going to sit here and waste my time with them. If they turned off their auto shipment, that's a red flag. So there's a couple things that I do, but I am going to say, if I've reached out to them probably 3 times and they are not getting back to me, I'm just not going to waste my time with that. Charity, what do you think about that? Because I know that you probably have some people that's happened to you too.
Yeah, and I have such a hard time because it's on the color where I'm very, very yellow. Like I'm more yellow and I'm blue, and so it's hard for me to let anybody just kind of go. Like, I've got so many that really, like, they bought Felicia a long time ago, and I am emotionally attached.
You're like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
You do not buy Felicia me. Thank you. And it's hard for me. Like, I'm finally getting to that point where it's like, okay, I am wasting my time.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's taken me a long, long time to finally, slowly get to that point where I'm like, okay, they clearly. But then you got somebody like Savannah. At first, had she not stayed in our group chat, she might not have got this passion that she does now. So it's like,
yeah.
And so now you look at Savannah, and that girl, you better look out, because she's a moving train.
Yeah.
But initially, you know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't like that in the beginning, and she's very honest about it.
And I wasn't either. I'll totally agree there. Yeah.
So I'm so torn, because you hate to not
dismiss. Yeah.
I just have a hard time with that. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
well, and the hard part for me too, and I watched this video. Or not the video, but the thing that Megan had for our chat, or for our challenge, sorry. I watched that, and something that's really hard for me is when somebody gets started with me, I invest in them. And I really, really, really invest in them. Like, let's go. Like, let's set your goals. Let's do this. And sometimes I have to take a step back and say, okay, I've been in this business for 2 years. I know what it can do for her. And I need to not maybe... If she wants me to push her, then I will push her all the way. But if she does not, then I need to take a step back. Because for me personally, when I first started, I was like, whatever, I'm just going to make a couple $100. Like, there's no way in heck that I would have ever thought that I'd be double diamond. I didn't even see diamond in my future. Like, I just didn't see any of that happening. So I have to remember where I was, and I just wanted to reach Ruby, and I was going to be fine. But the thing is, I reached Ruby, and I thought, I can get to Diamond. I just have to work a little bit more. I just have to work